The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Now at 9 on DC News Now, a big night for the Washington Commanders era. We are live with the newly approved sale. Plus,
I think this is a step in the positive direction in terms of some transparency, and we've had so much gaslighting and so much doubt along the way.
And the new report from the NFL confirming several allegations against the outgoing owner.
Everyone, we do have a massive squall line that's about to make its way across the DMV, causing severe weather overnight. We'll look at that forecast coming up.
A deadly crash inside of a hospital parking garage. The ongoing investigation tonight, and the off-duty officer being praised a hero.
And a key vote over the future of Reagan National Airport, the decision to not add new long-distance flight options. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
And I'm Mark Hall, filling in for Chris Flanagan. We start tonight with the beginning of a new era for the Washington Commanders. The NFL approving a new ownership group to take over for Dan Snyder. Sports director Derek Forrest joins us in studio with the latest.
Yeah, and Derek, you've been following this story all day long, really just for months now. I mean, we really are entering an exciting time.
Yeah, and an exciting time for the fan base as well. It couldn't have gone any better for them. It's been a day so many people around the DMV have been waiting for a really long time. Josh Harris and his ownership group have now taken over the team, which means Dan Snyder is finally and officially out the door. And a process which seemed to have taken years. November was really the first sign of things to come as Dan and Tanya Snyder announced they were looking into exploring all options to sell the team. Now, this came after the Snyders said numerous times they would never sell the franchise. By March, Josh Harris and his ownership group, including Mitchell Rales and Magic Johnson, submitted their bid, and by May, Snyder and the Harris ownership group had agreed on the sale, and that led up to this moment, the most expensive team sale in history, as Harris and his group buys the team for $6.05 billion.
To be successful, we understand that we need to win championships, create a positive impact on the community, and create incredible memories and great experiences for our fan base, much like I had as a youth growing up in Washington. We'll have more to say in the days that come, but today I want to leave it here. To our team and the incredible fan base in Washington, a new era of Washington football is here. It's time to get to work. Thank you.
Now, in a statement, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell saying, quote, "Congratulations to Josh Harris and his impressive group of partners. Josh will be a great addition to the NFL. He has a remarkable record in business, sports, and in his communities." Again, the Dan Snyder era is officially over as Josh Harris and his ownership group have officially taken over the Washington Commanders. And of course, now what that means tomorrow, the Commanders are having a pep rally at 1 p.m. over at FedEx Field. That was invite only, but the media is allowed to be there. And it's reported that Josh Harris will be there to talk to the media and for the fans in attendance.
You know, Derek, I just, you know, nobody cares that the Snyder family is getting $6 billion. I think every single fan in this region is just looking forward to moving forward.
Yeah, it's all about not having Dan Snyder out the door. That's really all this fan base cares about. 24 long years for this franchise and for the fans. And now that no longer Dan Snyder is an owner and it's somebody new, it didn't matter who it was, but luckily it's Josh Harris, Mitchell Rales, both have local ties. And then, of course, you add Magic Johnson. And everybody loves Magic Johnson, so it's a win-win for everybody here in the DMV.
Yeah, we heard a lot about hope earlier, and we'll definitely see a lot of that. All right, Derek, thank you. And also developing tonight, the NFL releasing its finding on allegations into outgoing owner Dan Snyder.
Daniel Hamburg joins us from the newsroom tonight with those details and the fines that Snyder now faces. Daniel.
Mark and Tasmin, this is the biggest fine in NFL history levied against Dan Snyder. He owes the NFL $60 million. It comes after attorney Mary Jo White's report sustained claims of sexual harassment and financial improprieties. Former employees tonight are breathing a sigh of relief.
This is a time to celebrate. I'm just so happy.
Former cheerleader and marketing director Melanie Coburn and former video producer Megan Imbert have been at the forefront of the fight for transparency.
I'm actually a little shocked. I think it's a surreal moment for all of us. You know, we've been at this for going on 3 years.
Surreal to see the Commanders sale approved and a report investigating owner Dan Snyder released. In it, investigators hired by the NFL found former cheerleader and marketing employee Tiffany Johnston was sexually harassed by Snyder. An allegation from former vice president of ticket sales Jason Friedman was also sustained, that team executives deliberately withheld millions of dollars in revenue from other clubs. However, the investigation neither found nor ruled out that Snyder directed or personally participated in withholding money.
There is some frustration transparently amongst some of the folks that there might have been other situations, but for the scope that Roger gave Mary Jo White, I think we all look at this as a victory for Jason and Tiffany.
While Imbert still has unanswered questions, she says this is a victory for DC and the NFL.
I hope the people that have watched this are inspired, and I think this can have impact on other workplaces throughout our country too.
Now, according to the report, Snyder agreed after a year of not agreeing to do an hour-long interview in which he continued to deny the allegations of sexual harassment and purported to have little knowledge or no recollection of the issues as it related to the financial improprieties. In the newsroom, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thank you. And let's get a check on the forecast with our chief meteorologist, Jessa Webb.
Still a chance of storms overnight?
Oh, yeah, we have a line that has built across the Ohio Valley. Let's check out what's happening right now. Really no activity. This is an overnight situation, so I never like reporting on nocturnal severe weather. The reason being you can't see where the weather is, and usually, you know, with the daylight, it's a little bit more helpful. This is going to be an overnight situation, and really it will be out of the area by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it is a little bit impactful if you're an early morning riser and you're going to be traveling across the Beltway, things are going to get a little bit dicey. Just to the left of your screen, look out towards where it says weather now. You can see the storms are firing up, so moving a little bit more quickly at this point, but it is definitely causing a severe weather outbreak out towards the greater Cleveland area. At this point, as a precaution before Cumberland into the Kaiser area, they have issued a severe thunderstorm watch that's going to stay in place until 3 a.m. They have not expanded this, but when I show you my full forecast, this is a squall line that's super major right here. This extends 100 miles into Akron, Ohio, all the way up towards Buffalo. And so it's very strong. It's causing tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings with pockets of torrential rain. So we don't get going until after midnight. First up is Kaiser and Cumberland, and then it travels more towards the south and east. We'll time things out coming up.
Yeah, and also developing tonight, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is signing new emergency legislation into law.
Yeah, it's one of the several passed last week that have been controversial since they were first proposed by District Council.
Yeah, so one of them, the Prioritizing Public Safety Emergency Amendment Act, is meant to address major gaps in the district's legal system. So it expands judges' abilities to hold both adults and juveniles in jail pre-trial if they've been previously convicted of violent crimes. Now, this comes as all crime is up 30% in the district in comparison to this time last year. This is all according to D.C. Police.
And most places are seeing decreases. I think a little over 2/3 of our sample population of cities is seeing a decrease this year, which of course means that 1/3 are going to be seeing increases. And so DC is seeing a very different trend from Philadelphia, from New York, from Buffalo.
Well, Jeff Asher is an analyst specializing in criminal justice, and he says even with DC's rising crime rate, he's skeptical of how much new legislation can help the situation.
It's big national trends that are occurring. And so for local police or local government to really have an impact, or state government to have an impact, is really difficult because the main drivers are not inherently within the control of the local government, within the local police department.
Yeah, so in a tweet earlier today, Mayor Bowser says, quote, We know that a safer D.C. is possible and that this legislation will fill gaps in our criminal justice system.
An update on a deadly crash at a parking garage earlier today. One person has died, 5 others are injured when a car hit them in the garage at the MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. At last check, 2 of those 5 have since been released, but 3 others are still being treated. Right now, police say they believe this may have been an accident.
I would like to point out that some primary care was immediately instituted by an off-duty MPD police officer. I'm told she's a 4th District School Resource Officer, and one of our paramedics said she did outstanding work in providing primary care to these patients.
Outstanding work indeed. Police are not currently releasing the name of that off-duty officer.